If you don't like stories that inspire, you might want to reconsider. Stories of great individuals often hold lessons and insights that can be incredibly motivating. They show us that even the most brilliant minds faced challenges and overcame them. But if you still want to know what makes a genius, then you're in the right place. Understanding the early life of a genius can provide a window into the factors that contribute to their extraordinary abilities. So, stay tuned for Isaac Newton's early life. His journey from a small village in England to becoming one of the most influential scientists in history is nothing short of remarkable. Born in 1643, Isaac Newton's life began with hardship. The 17th century was a time of great turmoil and difficulty, and Newton's early years were no exception. His father passed away before he was born, leaving his mother to remarry and move away, leaving young Isaac to be raised by his grandmother. This separation from his mother was a significant emotional challenge for him. Forced to try his hand at farming, it quickly became clear that young Isaac wasn't cut out for fields. The physical labor and the monotony of farm life did not suit his inquisitive and analytical mind. Instead, he found his passion in books. His curiosity and love for learning led him to enroll at the King's School in Grantham. Here, he was introduced to the world of academia, which would become his true calling. In 1661, Newton entered Cambridge's Trinity College. This was a pivotal moment in his life. At Cambridge, he was exposed to the works of modern philosophers like René Descartes, whose ideas sparked his interest in mathematics and natural philosophy. During the Great Plague of 1665, Cambridge was closed, and Newton returned home. This period of isolation turned out to be incredibly productive for him. Away from the distractions of university life, he began formulating groundbreaking theories on calculus, light and color. Legend has it that a falling apple on his family farm inspired his thoughts on gravity. While the story may be apocryphal, it symbolizes Newton's ability to draw profound insights from everyday observations. These early experiences and challenges shaped the genius who would later revolutionize science with his laws of motion and universal gravitation. Newton's work laid the foundation for classical mechanics and had a profound impact on the scientific revolution. Isaac Newton is proof that even the humblest beginnings can lead to extraordinary achievements. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, curiosity, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Newton's childhood home in Woolsthorpe, a small village in Lincolnshire, was a modest farmhouse. This rural setting, though isolated, provided a backdrop for his early experiments and observations. Life in 17th century England was far from easy. The country was recovering from the English Civil War, and the social and economic conditions were challenging. Despite these hardships, Newton's intellectual curiosity thrived. As a young boy, Newton was often found reading. He was particularly fascinated by mechanical devices and would spend hours constructing models and conducting experiments. This hands-on approach to learning would later become a hallmark of his scientific method. At the King's School in Grantham, Newton's talents began to shine. He excelled in his studies and developed a reputation for his keen intellect and insatiable curiosity. His teachers recognized his potential and encouraged him to pursue higher education. Cambridge University, with its rich academic tradition, was the perfect environment for Newton to nurture his talents. Here, he was introduced to the latest scientific ideas and began to develop his own theories. Newton's notebooks from this period reveal a mind constantly at work. He meticulously recorded his observations and experiments, laying the groundwork for his future discoveries. His dedication to his studies was unparalleled. The Great Plague of 1665 had a profound impact on Newton's life. With Cambridge closed, he returned to Woolsthorpe and used this time to delve deeply into his studies. This period of isolation allowed him to focus intensely on his work. During this time, Newton conducted experiments that would later form the basis of his theories on calculus, optics, and gravity. His ability to think deeply and critically about complex problems set him apart from his contemporaries. The story of the falling apple is perhaps the most famous anecdote about Newton. Whether true or not, it captures the essence of his genius, the ability to see the extraordinary in the ordinary and to ask questions that others had not thought to ask. Newton's early experiences and the challenges he faced were instrumental in shaping his scientific legacy. His work in mathematics, physics, and astronomy revolutionized our understanding of the natural world and laid the foundation for modern science. Isaac Newton's contributions to science are immeasurable. His laws of motion and universal gravitation are still taught in schools today, and his work continues to influence scientists and researchers around the world. Newton's enduring legacy is a testament to the power of human curiosity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. His story reminds us that even in the face of adversity, great achievements are possible. So the next time you hear a story about a great individual, remember that their journey was likely filled with challenges and setbacks, but it is through overcoming these obstacles that they achieved greatness. Isaac Newton's early life is a perfect example of this. From his humble beginnings in rural England to his groundbreaking discoveries, his story is one of perseverance, curiosity, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Newton's impact on modern science cannot be overstated. His work laid the foundation for many of the scientific advancements we take for granted today. His theories continue to be a source of inspiration for scientists and researchers around the world. In education, Newton's legacy is equally profound. His work is a cornerstone of the curriculum in physics and mathematics, and his methods of inquiry and experimentation continue to be taught as models of scientific rigor. Newton's influence extends beyond the realm of science. His approach to problem solving and his relentless pursuit of knowledge have inspired countless individuals to push the boundaries of what is possible. So, whether you are a student, a scientist, or simply someone who loves a good story, Isaac Newton's early life offers valuable lessons and inspiration. His journey reminds us that with curiosity, perseverance, and a passion for learning, we too can achieve great things. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Isaac Newton's early years. We hope his story has inspired you and provided a deeper understanding of the man who changed the course of science forever. Stay tuned for more stories of remarkable individuals who have shaped our world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning. This has been a journey through the early life of Isaac Newton, a true genius whose work continues to inspire and influence us to this day.